you, fuck him, and fuck her shit too. Fuck you, fuck him, and fuck her shit too.
On this week's edition of Argumentum
ad hominem,
we will be fucking with yet another YouTube user. They just keep coming out of the woodwork.
They're fucking like bunnies.
Ugh. And this bitch is named CursedByAna.
You know, I'm a fucking cunt.
Yeah, I'm a fucking cunt should be her real name, because that's exactly what she's acting like. Now, she's cursed by Anna, A-N-A, otherwise known as anorexia, or Mia for bulimia. Some of these girls are pro-anorexia. It's all over YouTube.
Yeah, you know, us here at the New Low, we like to take eating disorders very serious, because it's something that should be taken serious, and not lighthearted.
If it's a disorder, and not a fucking way to get attention, which is exactly what this bitch is using.
Yeah, she's being a shitbag. She's fucking, you know, grab-assing it all the way to the fucking computer, getting on YouTube. It's, you know, look at me, I'm not eating anything, so pay attention.
I mean, I could not eat anything. I could just show my body over I mean, look, I'll start right now. I mean, we could, you know, I mean, look, I'll show my body for you.
I mean, come on, YouTube.
Will you give me 4,000 fucking views, huh?
I mean, what happens if I show a little nip?
2 for 1
If I flash some nip,
yeah.
We get 30,000 views. I mean, if I sit here and Kobe touches me.
Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta take us to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, honestly, is that what you fucking want? You know, this bitch doesn't have anything intellectual to say. If you come to YouTube, have something to fucking say. All she's doing is showing her body, and she's just demeaning women by saying that all women have is their body. You know, fucking have a thought or two. You know, fucking have an intellectual fucking concern.
Yeah, I mean, you know if you're gonna do shit like this, actually bring something to the fucking table, aside from an empty plate.
Yeah, literally. And figuratively. You know, fucking, look, I'm talking right to you, okay? Cursed by Anna. You know, have a thought. You know, don't look at the fucking scale. You know, look at something else. Read a fucking book and eat a cheesecake, you cunt.
There's no God question, just a God delusion. Just a God delusion.
Alright, this week's segment of God is Mad Dead is focusing on an argument I came up with a couple weeks ago called the argument from the incomprehensibility of spirit. I mean, really, we give religionists and theists too much credit. We give them too much leeway. They talk about spiritual matters. They talk about the soul. They talk about God. They talk about all these effectively nonsensical terms. So the next time a Christian tells you anything about the spirit, be like, what is spirit? Give them about 15 seconds. And usually you'll get something like, you know, spirit's like, you know, kind of like when you feel about, you know, things, you know, a certain, that's all they're going to be able to come up with. If they're a little bit more sophisticated, they will say, spirit is not matter. However, that is not a satisfactory definition. That is like, if you ask me, MC Graham, what is 2 plus 2? I would tell you, not 24. Or if you ask me, hey, Satan himself, what is a dog? And I tell you, not chicken. As you can see, if they define spirit based on not matter, they're leaving it up to an infinite number of other possibilities. You can't define something based on what it isn't, at least not very well, especially when you're dealing with concepts that are ephemeral, like spirit and soul. So really, the next time a Christian argues with you about religious matters, press them very hard and ask them, you, theist, what the fuck are you talking about? And you will find they will not be able to answer you. The second part of God is Mad Dead tonight is to all the religious people who may be watching this video. Religious people, if you think I'm mischaracterizing what you mean when you say spirit, I implore you to respond. Come up with the best defense of a definition of spirit and post it. And if it's good, we will incorporate it into our next show. But I am supremely convinced that you guys do not know what you're talking about. So, that's the argument, the incomprehensibility of spirit, and that ends the segment. God is Mad Dead.
Beast of the week.
This week's beast is an American composer, musician, and rock star named Frank Zappa. He had an amazing body of work spanning over 4 decades, from the mid-60s to the early 90s, almost an album a year. He pioneered many compositional techniques, one known as xenochrony, was very particularly popular. He wrote The Black Page, which is a very famous drum piece, that was called The Black Page because there were so many notes that the page was literally black. Very hard to play. And politically very interesting too. He's a true conservative, meaning that he wanted the government brought up everything, you know, economics and personal lives, which is unlike today's conservatives. He fought censorship at its beginning. He fought the RIAA, you know, which many people know as a censoring body now, also known as the Confederation of Menopausing Housewives, led by Tipper Gore. And, you know, as a heterosexual man, I'd rather have sex with Frank Zappa than that crypt keeper Tipper Gore. Who's with me?
Alright, well, we'll see you guys next weekend on the New Low. But in the meantime, where's our 30,000 views, huh? Come on, boys. We know you're out there. We know you want some of this.